Well, good day, good day, good day. YouTube family and friends. Whew. It's cold, but it's as warm as it's going to get today right now. Sun is out. But I got to do something I've been dreading to do. I've got to go under the house here. There's a opening. There's a door right there on the front here. It's right where the water lines all connect and go into the house. Actually, the water tank is, wait a minute. No, water tank's, yeah, water tank's right here. In like a closet place in the, but I gotta go in there and plug up the heater core thing I've got wrapped around it to keep it warm. And let me show you why. Yep, look at that. That is ice, solid ice. Yeah. So we gotta go through that hole right there. Yeah, right there. Now, it should be obvious to you about now, me getting down on the ground, crawling through a hole. It's not that far to crawl, but you know, I gotta get close enough to reach it. It's not an easy task. So therefore, I'm not going to film it. I'm sorry. I'm taking the laughter out of this. Look, I want y'all to smile, but I don't want you to giggle yourself to death after watching me down there. Give you an idea of what it's going to be like. You ever went out and made a snowman and the snow was perfect, and once you started getting, you know, the body part of the snowman built, and you find out that you can just keep rolling it and rolling it and rolling it, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger till it gets, you know, size you want it. Well, me down there is going to be kind of like that. You'll think I'm trying to get bigger by rolling. And then I got to get up after I get down. So I'm going to deprive you of that laughter. Sorry, but that's the way it is. I'm going down there. I'm going for it. I'll be back. I'll give you a video of this. Back yonder is where I gotta go. Don't look that far on here, but it's not. I gotta get right there. Yeah, I got her done. See that little light on up there? Ooh, yeah. Yeah, and I'm down here, and I gotta get up. So, I got from under there anyway. Boy, I got to steal the laughter one more time. And just like that, I popped right back out of there like it was nothing to it. Yeah, right. Okay. Now I want to see if I can find, I'm pretty sure I got some spigot covers. Winterized the spigot covers. Yeah, I know. That's what you call it. Whew, that wind's cold. That's what you call waiting till the last minute to get the job done. Yeah. Like, see, there's all that electrical supplies and stuff I bought a few weeks ago, which will be needed in the near future. So, I didn't know. Then I'll be able to come out here when I get that electrical done and turn some lights on without unplugging something to plug something in. But, uh-oh, door closed on me. Uh-oh. Open up, stay open. Just for a minute. I'm ashamed of this workshop shed, whatever you want to call it. I've got lumber in here, stuff I brought in here to keep from losing. Need to go ahead and finish what I was going to use it for, and then it wouldn't be here no more. I don't see none. I thought I had a couple laying around that I hadn't used yet. But me don't see any hanging. So I got plenty of insulation pipe stored up here. But I thought I had a couple more faucet things. I thought I did. Got a whole box of stuff here. Plumbing supplies. Well, I guess I don't. Might have been my imagination all along. Oh, no. Oh. I do have. Yeah. Just like I thought. I knew there was two. I thought I was two of them. I thought I had outside covers. See? Yeah. All right. Woo. Yeah, if I get this lumber out of here, and I got some insulation left over from where I insulated that little mudroom, still over here. And if I get that lumber out of here, a couple of other things that just put away, looks like. This would be pretty well straightened up. And of course the workbench table needs to be cleaned off. A bunch of stuff up there that just made its way. I've got to find a place to hang that styrofoam. My wash machine, you're not supposed to move it without stabilizing it because you can throw the inner parts out of balance. And they've got this foam, styrofoam type thing that shimmies down into it that holds it tight when you move it. And it's laying up there and wrapped up in plastic. I need to find a good place to put it because it can get busted up. Don't want it busted up. But yeah. I got lots out here. And I gotta, once I get the electric run out here, I got one I'm gonna put over here on this end, up on the roof. And I've got one that I want I got a work light right over the bench right there. That's what I'm trying to think of. That's puts out a lot of light, so that'd be perfect to hang back over here and a place to plug it in over there, and, without having. And right now, just a bunch of cords hanging down there, and when I want something to use something or do something, I plug them in. But I'm limited to what I can do because the ampage, it kicks the breaker if I put too much of something on it. But yeah, air compressor is not going to be inside anymore in the garage next door here of this shed. It's actually going to be sitting right here outside this shed, but I'm going to build a little box to put over it. To keep it dry. And that way I've got underneath the workbench, I have a reel that rolls up hoses on its one, spring loaded. It rolls it up, made for the air hose. I've had it for years and I haven't put it to use yet. Yeah, well, that's just the way it works. I am going to put no, I'm not neither. I was going to put the pole saw in the back of the truck. And every once in a while, stop down there and use it once or twice. Put it back in the truck, come home. Next time I go down the driveway, do the same thing. But I had to do that when I'm planning on going other places other than where I'm going today, because somebody will steal it right out of the back of my truck. They'll go, hey, look, there's a thing to cut some tree limbs with. Let me take that. And I know that because of the fact I went to the dollar store. Remember watching the video where I used that rake with the yellow handle in the back of my truck to rake the straw to bring to the ducks? Remember that? Well, I left it in the back of my truck. And I was in the dollar store. And I was on my way out of the dollar store. I'm getting ready to head out. And sure enough, in a no parking zone, this pickup had backed up from a parking space they were in and pulled up there. Now, how often the guy got out and walked around, looked around, I don't know. But I do know, as I was heading for the door, I saw this yellow handle come across. I mean, all he had to do is go from here to here to put it in the back of his truck. And I saw it. And I was pushing a grocery buggy. And I went right on out there and went right between our vehicles. And he had done walked around and was going around the other way in front of his truck. And I turned around and looked and I said, hey, is this your truck? He said, yeah. I said, you wouldn't know how my rake ended up in the back of your truck, do you? He goes, huh? I said, my rake I had in the back of my truck, it's in the back of your truck here, I see. He goes, well, somebody must be playing a terrible joke or something. He played it off completely. And he goes, well, I would have wondered how in the world where I got a rake from. I just went along with him. I didn't argue with him. I didn't accuse him of trying to steal my rake. I just politely reached over and picked my rake up and laid it back in the back of my truck and told him, I said, well, it's a good thing I saw it because I need that rake. That's why I got it. He goes, oh, I'm sorry, man. I deep down, I think he knows. I know what he did. I know he didn't know that I saw him do it, but he did see that I recognized my rake was in the back of his truck. I took my rake and he went on. Yeah, I could have called him out and had a big argument about it, and I could have just said, let me get your plate number, Much easier just to get my rake and go on. But I did have him on video and on the car cam. Yeah. See, I got one in the back window of my truck. I filmed him reaching right in there. And, but no foul. I mean, I told him, I said, man, you gotta be careful with that stuff. You get accused of stealing something from somebody and call the law, you go to jail for that. And ain't no need nobody going to jail over a rake. I give $10 to rake, but that's not the point. It's my rake. And I told him, I said, I looked at him before he left off. I said, hey, where you go to church at? He said, hey, he kind of looked. I said, let me ask you this. Do you know the Lord is your Savior? And he said, I said, if you don't, you might consider welcoming him into your life. And he says, well, yeah, I'll think about that. The kind of attitude he had. And off he went and off I went. I got my rakers back in the back of the truck, which I'm going to take out before I leave today because of the fact I should be able, I know in this world I should be able to lay that rake or anything else in the back of my truck and nobody should mess with it because it don't belong to them. But we don't live in that kind of world. So to help protect, to keep what I have and to protect them from doing wrong, I'm going to take it out. Yeah. Didn't think about it when I used it and raked the straw out down there for the ducks. Tossed it back in the truck and just left it there. Didn't give it a second thought. And in reality, I shouldn't have to worry about it, but we don't live in that reality. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. I am going to the dollar store, but I think I'm actually going to do something I hadn't done in a long time, except for Thanksgiving or Christmas. When I bought a ham, I went to a grocery store. But I haven't been in just plain old grocery store in a long time. And I think I'm going to go down it. Check it out. I think I need something different. You ever need something different? I need something different. All right. Well, let me let you go. I don't want to make this video too long. I might holler back for a minute or two when my day's over. But let me get it what I got to do. See you later. Well, I got the rake out of the back of the truck, the big yellow long handle. That was the giveaway. And yeah, I gotta undo that water hose over there. But I haven't went to the store yet. I'm getting ready to leave. But I thought I'd go ahead and wrap this video up for y'all. And yeah, I got that water line right there with that heated insulation on it. And the ice is still here. It's down there. It didn't warm up enough to thaw the ice out. It's not too bad out here right now at the moment. Right at the moment. But it's cooling off quick again. Needless to say. Whew. All right. Well, other than going to the store and back, I've finished my day off. Going to the store and back put me on the time to rest side. Yeah. And everybody's happy and peaceful and quiet. Chickens and ducks are down there playing together. So, until I see you again, God bless. Remember, Jesus loves you. And look, I'm wearing my Eddie hat to the store today. And kitty cat is out maneuvering around. All right, God bless. We'll talk to you later. Keep on smiling.